has been a steady police presence here outside the couple's Cohasset, Massachusetts home. The police now gone, but the question remaining, where is Ana Walshe? I'm trying to make it nice. Okay. There has been a steady police presence outside the couple's Cohasset, Massachusetts home.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. It is Juan. Behind me, you can see the house up the road. That is the home, Ana and Brian Walshe. Now, we're going to give you a complete update. Been big developments in the case. Please share that you are watching. I'll try to answer some. This is Christy. Good afternoon, one and all. Again, it is Juan. So it's the house, and we were here over the weekend, and it's the house that you can see set back going right up the driveway. So I want to bring you, good afternoon, one and all. So it is cold here. So just to give you an understand, and it's also Real Media Row here with all of the television stations. Now, police right now are still inside the house. And some of the evidence that continues to come out is, it would seem, the last place that she was seen alive was, in fact, I just use that as a monitor, was, in fact, this house. And it doesn't seem like she made it out of this house alive on New Year's. So I want people, here's Vinny Cap. I use it as a monitor. So what we have found is at this Peabody transfer station, police are now confirming that they have found evidence, seemingly, of a hatchet, rug, human tissue, blood, other instruments. They believe that came from his mother's condo in Sandwich. So they have not found her body. That's right. So folks, share that you are watching. There's Sal, starting to recognize some of the people. Please like this if in fact you like the live coverage. Again, I'm going to show you in a moment in pan the media on scene. Now he's held, obviously still being held. And yes, here I am. Thank you very much, Ed. So, folks, the big news of the day is that it would seem, here's what I believe the timeline was. Keep in mind, on Sunday, Brian Walshe said he went to go visit his mother north of here. This is the South Shore of Boston, Cohasset. They say that he went to visit his mother in the North Shore in Sandwich. Now, the thing about that, she has a condo there, is in fact that, hello from Alaska, is the fact that that's where they then really began the search. So it's almost as if he brought them to his, taking them. And I want to just step out just for a moment so you can see. It's the house up top on the hill, right up the hill. And you can still see the police cars there. So the mother lives in Swampscott, and that's where he said that he had gone. And in essence, thank you. Hello from Kansas. So they believe that that's the dumpster that he got rid of a lot of the items that he had now on that Sunday. So now keep in mind, a week ago, police determined that he was in fact at a Home Depot, not far from here, about 10 to 15 minutes from here, and he purchased a tarp, drop cloth, cleaning supplies. Hello there from Saugus. There's Minnesota. Folks, click the like button. Thank you for any gifts that come this afternoon. Not that far. But right now, the latest right now at 411 on this Tuesday is that now her body has not been found. She is still missing. But right now, they apparently found a rug from the basement. They found human tissue. They also found a hatchet. There was blood. It sounds like, if we go through the timeline on this, well, they searched the Cape condo. I've not heard about a Cape condo, so I haven't heard about that or any type of search. They're searching any residence that they may have, but this was a rental property that they had. So, yes, this is the Ana Walshe case. I normally have a moderator. I'm not sure if she is working right now, but I do need a moderator. If someone would like to be a moderator. Sounds like he did it in his own house. Yes, Vinny, in the basement, watching from Florida. Thank you for the likes on this Tuesday. No, I misspoke, just because I was surprised at the amount of people that were then questioning where I was, and also the condition of the moderator. Of I mean the condition of the phone that I use is for that. So of all the things that people focus on, no, the house. This is not the house that was on fire. No, the house. The mother. They believe that she instead. The mother lives, and that's where he essentially went on Sunday. That's where they believe that he was, right there. It's called The Landing, and that is a condo complex that is there. And that's where it sounds like that police, it sounds like that Sunday, that he in fact maybe went there and dropped off, put in the dumpster at his mother's, right there in Swampscott. So Paradise Road in Swampscott is where they believe he did tell authorities. Now, there's something else on this that we want to straighten out as well. This is in Cohasset. No, it's a normal element of traffic. They live off. This is a beautiful area, by the way. I was just in Hull, where his father had lived, and they have the 3 children that are right now in state custody. No, this is pretty common. It's busy in the afternoon. Temperature dropping as it's starting to get a little bit darker. Thank you for the likes on this Tuesday afternoon. So, but he was on what they call house arrest. A lot of people think that he had like an ankle bracelet, which would then be like a GPS. That is not the case. He was on house arrest. So it's my understanding he has to then report to them where he goes. So the children are 2, 4, and 6. So now those are police cars, state police cars, unmarked, that are right now inside the house. And right now, that's right, that would be, the house is essentially a crime scene. I mean, and I don't say that lightly, but by all essence, the house is a crime scene. And it sounds like it is centered on the basement. Now, it came out in court yesterday that they found blood, a bloody knife, in the basement. That is not true, Allison White. They cannot charge him anything. It's my understanding they may have enough to actually charge him. What came out was he was apparently, authorities have found, he was researching how to dismember a body. They found that. They found that he was researching how to dispose of someone who's 5'2". That's his wife's height. He went to the Home Depot store a week ago, last Monday night, and that's where he purchased tarp, drop cloths, cleaning supplies. Now, what they found at this Peabody way station seems to be, that they have blood, so it could be a DNA match. It could be also, all the makings of a crime. So if her DNA is found in that dumpster and at the Peabody transfer station, it's not the full body, but it certainly amounts to the body. And you got a picture, he also lied to the police. He said he went to take his son for ice cream. He ended up at the Home Depot. Thank you. Yes, everyone that is following this. So he was on house arrest he had been involved as like a swindler into forgery, art forgery. So Brian Walshe, now I'll give you a background on the husband. He apparently stole $1 million from his father. He was an only child. As a result of that, he was excluded from the father's will. It's come out in court documents that his mother paid his legal bills for this art swindling case where the FBI was after him. So he has been on house arrest. House arrest is different than if you are on home confinement. Home confinement, people think of you have the GPS and the ankle bracelet. House arrest, it's my understanding, he just has to report to them where he's going. So he did go to the mother's apartment. It's a luxury apartment complex in Swampscott. But then when they asked him about it, he said, "Oh, I got lost." And then they said, "Well, where else did you go when you were in Swampscott?" Now, this was on New Year's Day. And Brian Walshe apparently told the police that he went to a CVS and a Whole Foods for his mother. Well, there's no video evidence or receipts of him going to either one. It seemed to take a long time to get there to the North Shore. Now, keep in mind, last night they towed the dumpster from the mother's luxury apartment in Swampscott, Mass., which is the North Shore. Then police last night and authorities in hazmat suits with canines were searching at the Peabody transfer station. That's where the dumpster is dumped. So it's been reported today in that they found a rug from apparently the basement of the house. They found a hatchet. They found human tissue, blood. So they don't have her. That part they don't have. So the motive is unknown. But in any types of these cases, and again, good afternoon, everyone. I know there's so many new people here. Please share that you're watching. Make sure you follow this page for updates. This is Juan. You're looking live. This is Cohasset, Massachusetts. We're on the South Shore. Now, those are state police vehicles. The house is, in essence, a crime scene. This is the Brian Walshe, Ana Walshe story. She has been missing since New Year's Day. We've learned a lot more about the case, that apparently also that it was her co-workers. She worked in Washington, D.C. It was her co-workers that reported her missing. The co-workers reported her missing. And police arrested him, Brian. They arrested him on Sunday night and said that he had been misleading police. And the things he misled them on was, in fact, that he said where he went on Sunday, since he's on house arrest. He's not supposed to leave the house except to go to his attorney's office, doctor. I think the mother had cataract surgery, so he is allowed to go there. And as a result of that, they also found out, okay, where'd you go on Monday? And he said, "Oh, I guess I took my son for ice cream." Well, he didn't take his son for ice cream. He went to Home Depot, and that was a week ago, January 2nd. So a week ago yesterday, they have him at the Home Depot in Rockland, which I'd say it's about 15 minutes from here. And there, wearing a black surgical mask and black surgical gloves, that's when he purchased tarps, drop cloths, a tarp. He also purchased cleaning items, $450 in cash. Now, here's a good question. I'll answer some of yours. And thank you. If you enjoy the live stream coverage, make sure you click the like button. And then also you want to follow this TikTok page for updates. What's also interesting, here's an easy question for him. Where's the stuff that he bought? Where's the tarp? Where's the drop cloth? Where are those things that he purchased that Monday? So I want to just touch on the timeline and the nothing. What happened? Well, all right, Massachusetts. Yes, those 3 children right now, they have not found her body. The 3 children are in state care. And she also had 2 dogs. I haven't heard anyone say where the dogs are. So, no, we don't know what he did. But I'll give you what the timeline is. And that is what they haven't revealed. So police, yesterday the prosecutors in court, what they did reveal was he was less than, thank you, I appreciate that. The victim's parents, her mother lives in Serbia, and it was revealed that apparently Anna was begging the mother to come here for Christmas. The mother did not. I'm going to show you a picture in just a moment. So we don't know where the dogs are. I know a lot of people are asking about that. Let me show you a picture of her. So this is the woman that is missing. That is the woman that is missing. That is Ana, 39 years old, mother of 3. Here is the husband who right now is in custody. That's Brian Walsh. He is in custody right now. So you got to ask yourself, do you see those two people together? Look at him smirking. This is when they were bringing him into court. Again, if you like the live stream coverage, please share that you are watching. Make sure you click the like button and follow this page for more updates. Here's another shot of him that we got when he was being led to go to court. This was yesterday morning. Today's Tuesday, January 10th. This was yesterday morning. Let me show you some more pictures of Ana. She was very successful working in Washington, D.C. Here's a nice picture of her. She's very active, she's very active on Instagram. She is still a missing person. This is a missing persons case. No one has been arrested. No one has been charged with murder in this case. Right now, she is still missing. 5'2", 115 pounds. Here is a picture of them together at a hockey game with some friend. They met. We learned more that she was working at a hotel in downtown Boston. She went to Cornell. They met in 2007 or 2009. Then they married in 2015. This guy is a total mess. And he was, again, here's the husband. He's being held right now. He was looking online how to dispose of a body, how to dismember a body. He also looked up how to dispose of someone who's 5'2". Apparently there's a website that you can get that information. This is the missing mother of 3. 3 boys, ages 2, 4, and 6. So again, right now it's 4:23. We're right outside the home in Cohasset, which is still the crime scene. I'm going to show you some of the other media that is here. We were here on Saturday. That is his red Volkswagen. I took that picture. We were doing a TikTok live stream. That was on Saturday. This is some work friends of hers that came down. It was her work friends. He didn't report her missing right away. It was her friends in Washington that reported her missing. This is a shot yesterday of the police outside, and that is when they were then going to get the dumpster at the mother's luxury apartment building. So a lot of this happened fast. This is where the mother lives. That is the luxury apartment building that the mother lives in. That's in the North Shore of Boston. Now, it was also, Ana posted on Instagram that she had 2 dogs. This is a dog. She posted this just a couple weeks ago on her Instagram account. So that's one dog. And then there's a video of her walking this dog, whose name escapes me. But this is, where we are right now is very, very close to the water. And so there's videos of her. Now, we haven't heard where the dogs are, and I know people have been asking about that. We haven't had an opportunity to ask that, but I also believe it's possible that they are keeping the dogs with the boys, with the 3 sons that are right now, tragically, they are in state custody right now. So think of that. The mother's missing. She was last seen New Year's Day. The house where the police are investigating right now, it's the house up the hill in this shot. See where the 2 cars are there? It's not the first house to your right. It's the house farther to the back. So, well, you know, his father passed away. The mother, I don't know what the situation is with his mother. And then her mother, Ana's mother, lives in Serbia. So that doesn't sound like that would be an opportunity. And again, if you like the live updates, what others they have there? There's a heart. You can send a heart. Make sure you like the page. Make sure you follow the page for updates. Again, right now, we're in Cohasset, Massachusetts, at South Shore, about 30 minutes outside of Boston. And I know. I don't know where people. Yes, he is the father to all her kids, as far as we know. 28,000 likes. Let's see if we can get it to 30,000 likes. So, now I want to. Again, I am new to TikTok live stream. So, oh, okay. See, that's a closer shot of the house up the hill. That's a closer shot. That's the house where they lived in, and that is apparently the house, sadly, where the murder took place. Now, if I do that, then I'm a little too close. Maybe we'll find a happy medium here. There it is. All right, that's the house. Again, the media, we're being kept back here, and I couldn't. Maybe I'll show you in just a. I could show you now how it's like a little bit of a media row that is set up. Now, we were here on Saturday. We were here on Sunday. You can see. Well, no, I'll just keep it on the house. We'll just keep it on the house. Right there. That's a good shot. And again, what's also very dramatic about this is when we were here on Sunday is when the police showed up with a search warrant. You know, we also learned in court yesterday, and again, good afternoon, everybody. I will do a recap. As soon as we hit 50,000 likes, we'll do a recap. If you appreciate these updates. Now, what is that thing? It's like a heart of some kind? Is that what people send? If you appreciate the live coverage, you could send that. The house of Ana Walshe, Ana and Brian. She is still missing right now. But I'll tell you something that came out that we learned in court yesterday, and that I've heard in the media talk about. So the police were inside the house talking to him on Friday and Saturday, and they wanted to search the house. He wouldn't allow them to search the house. But when the police went in to talk to, and by the way, that's Massachusetts State Police. Thank you for the roses. That's Massachusetts State Police. When they went in to talk to him, he is sitting there with, and some people may not get, but he's sitting there with one of the top criminal defense attorneys in this area, in the Boston area, Tracy Minor. So they were initially saying, oh no, Brian's being very cooperative with police. Can you imagine a scenario where your wife goes missing, you have 3 young boys, last seen, he claims that on New Year's Day in the morning, he kissed her goodbye, she got into an Uber, and was going back to D.C. and going to fly to Logan Airport. Well, they can't track down any Uber that came to this house. She was not on any flight to Washington. Her flight was booked for Tuesday. So instead, that doesn't make sense. But I want to come back to Tracy Minor, who's a very well-respected, tough criminal defense attorney in Boston. So she's sitting next to him. So when the police and the Massachusetts State Police detectives, the FBI is involved in this case, as they're asking him a question, he looks at the lawyer and she nods yes or no of whether or not he can answer. So on Saturday, he wouldn't let them search the house. So they drained the pool, the police outside, and then when we were live Saturday, they had canines outside. If you want to see some of the video, I do have it posted on my Facebook page, which is John DePietro Show on Facebook, and then also on our website, which is dpetro.com. No eyes, deptro.com. Thank you for the likes. Maybe we get to 100,000. So she was a commercial real estate person. I'll try to answer some questions now. Well, the kids, we don't know that. Something happened. They apparently had a guest. They had some people over on New Year's Eve, and everything apparently seemed fine, but at some point, it sure sounds as though Brian Walshe murdered his wife in the basement, right in the house that is right up there on the hill. So that's why the police are there. They arrived on Sunday with a search warrant for the house, and the house is essentially a crime scene. They entered in the hazmat suits, and then they started. That's when they found a bloody knife in the basement. A bloody knife. She does, the cleaning supplies. The husband is in custody because he was misleading police. He was being less than truthful, and they felt impeding the investigation. Thank you. Look at that, 91,000 likes. I am not affiliated with the. No, I am a local media person. I am not affiliated with the family in any way. We have not heard about that. Although, here's what's interesting though is now think of this: her phone was pinging inside that house on Sunday and Monday. Now he claims she had left on New Year's Day. Her cell phone was still pinging. So he claims she left here New Year's Day. It sounds like she never made it out of the house alive. So that was New Year's Day. On New Year's Day, he went north and seemingly got rid of some of the evidence. A hatchet, a rug, got rid of some various things like that, some other evidence. He didn't go to the Home Depot until the next day, January 2nd, Monday. So today's Tuesday, so last Monday. So here's the thing. It would certainly seem that tragically, Ana Walshe was killed and dead in the house, in the basement, while he was in the home, the three boys were in the home. Now, the police have not told us his movements from last Monday night until she was reported missing on Wednesday. But that's the key. Do they know where he went that Monday night? We don't know. Do they know where he went that Tuesday? Those are the types of things that they are trying to track down. His lawyer, my point is, can you imagine that you're the police and you have a missing person case and you go in to talk to the husband and he's sitting there. Yeah, I'll talk to you. He's sitting there with one of the top criminal defense attorneys in Boston. Now that's, if you're law enforcement, you know right away there's something odd about that. Now, he's not frantic. He's not out with the searchers. He's not, he's sitting there. Yeah, I'll answer your questions. And here's my criminal defense attorney. Now, I'm trying to determine, I believe, let me see that. That could be, okay, that's law enforcement. That is, let me check that out. I think that is police that we see right now. Well, you can, now on Saturday, we were right at the base of the driveway. You can't go over there. This is where the police want everybody right up there. The police are inside that house. They have now been inside that house since Sunday morning. And here it is late Tuesday afternoon. Okay. Where's Kat? Let me find, Kat wants to moderate. Where's Kat? Oh, thank you. Where's Kat? Yeah, it's the house in the back. Oh. Okay. All right, where is Kat, who I will pick as a moderator? Where are you? If you pop up. Well, Kat's been very good. Folks, I still see. There you are. Is that her? Yeah. What do I do then, Kat? Once I do that, how do you do moderate? Manage? Oh, add moderator. There we go. Okay. I apologize, folks. Again, Juan is new at this. Kat is now our moderator. I appreciate that. Here we are. Again, we are in Cohasset. Let me bring it back just a little bit. I'm a little close on everybody. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, it's the house right up the driveway. All right, I'll let her take care of some of the foolishness that I cannot have time for. But again, it is Tuesday afternoon. We're in Cohasset, Massachusetts. That's the South Shore of Boston. This is the Brian and Ana Walshe case, where tragically right now she remains missing, but it's been an unbelievable. Now, we arrived here on Saturday. Saturday, they were draining the pool. And then Sunday, I was standing right here. Many of you may have seen. That was our first TikTok Live. And on Sunday is when they went in with a search warrant. And the house of crime scene, in the basement, they found a bloody knife in the basement. They arrested him Sunday night on charges that he had misled police on the investigation. And again, if you enjoy these updates, please click the like button and then follow this page. We're going to be doing daily updates on this story. The body has not been found. But again, it came out in court that they found the bloody knife. He was misleading them. Last night, they towed a dumpster. His mother lives in a luxury in Swampscott, Mass., a luxury apartment building. They towed the dumpster from there. He told authorities that he went to see his mother on Sunday. You know what that reminds me of is, this is in Cohasset. That reminds me of, and maybe some of you are familiar with, the Laci Peterson case, where Scott Peterson told authorities that he went fishing, and he put himself right where they ended up finding Laci Peterson. So what's interesting about this is Brian Walshe told the authorities that he went to Swampscott to see his mother on New Year's Day. It sounds like now that's where he disposed of a lot of the evidence. But the question, look at that, folks, 2.4 thousand people watching. The question is, what did he do Monday night? Where did he go last Monday night? Now, again, he's on house arrest. That's not the same thing as having a GPS and an ankle bracelet. So it sure sounds like they don't know. Can we actually get 200,000 likes? It sure sounds like they're not letting on where he went. But at the Home Depot on Monday night, January 2nd, Brian Walshe, police have it, he was buying drop cloths, a tarp, cleaning supplies, different types of ties. So the question is, okay, so he came home here last Monday night. It sounds like, and I know this sounds gruesome, but it sounds like that the wife was dead in the basement. He had her somewhere in the basement. And so the question is, where was he Monday night? I don't know. Into Tuesday, possibly. On Wednesday, Brian Walshe felt comfortable enough that he contacted her co-workers, because his wife, Ana Walshe, this is Cohasset, Massachusetts. It's a 1-hour flight to Washington, D.C. And that's where her job was, in Washington, D.C., in commercial real estate. So, yes, Cohasset. That's the whole thing. Yes, I am media. The town is not strange. It's actually a beautiful town. Beautiful, beautiful town. Real money. Well, so last night, they went to Peabody, where there's a transfer station. And that's where they were then going through and sifting through, and seemingly that's where they found some of the evidence. So what I think is interesting, and this is really significant, is the fact that it would seem that on Sunday, he went to Swampscott, which is the North Shore, Brian Walshe, and that's where he got rid of a lot of the evidence. They found a hatchet, they found a rug from the basement, they found some human tissue, apparently. But that was on Sunday he did that. And then they towed the dumpster last night, and then they were going through the Peabody transfer waste station. That's all North Shore. The question is, where was he on Monday night, And where was Brian Walsh on Monday night into Tuesday? So that's an unknown. Now, again, they have him online researching how do you dispose of a body. Authorities have, according to CNN, authorities have how do you dispose of a 115-pound person? It's even, I didn't know those types of things are online, but apparently they are online. But they found that he was, in fact, researching that. So again, we do have a moderator. Hopefully get rid of some of the trolls. Please feel free to block any of the trolls that are out there. Well, they even said in court that seemingly he was, block anyone, Kat, that if anyone is, thank you for whatever that is, a sombrero. Anyone that is disrespectful, please feel free to block. I have a very low tolerance. We're going to be doing these every day. I have very low tolerance for any trolls that come in. There's other places they can go and other pages they can go on. So we don't need anything like that. Well, we don't know a motive yet, but I want to remind people. So when it comes to many of you, I have covered, I need more moderators. I do have, where's Tanya? Who would love to be a moderator? All right, maybe we need another moderator. Who else could be, Marilyn can be a moderator? It's going by so quick. Let me go to Pam. All right. Maybe we'll go 3 moderators. All right, who else? If we have someone else that's reliable, please feel free to block anyone. You know, he didn't work. He seemed to, his work was, here we go, was, his job seemed to be art fraud, and his wife had this very expensive, very well-paying job, yes, in Washington. Oh, yeah, Texas is good. Where are you? Get rid of any trolls. All right, so maybe every time when we... All right, so maybe every time when we do these, in the very beginning, I'll assign some moderators. Because folks, there's so much going on, and I can't keep track of everything that is happening like that. And I have a low threshold for that type of thing. All right, we're at 200,000 likes. Now, I see it doesn't sound like anyone's responding to the goal that they set up a goal for me. This was TikTok that did that. Let me try a new goal. No one is responding to that one. Is there another one? I don't know what the right one. We had some luck with the crowns last time, I think. Ooh, the hat is good. Oh, there's the little crown. All right, I'll try that. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, I want to just double check. And again, thank you for everybody tuning in. It is sad. I think we have enough moderators at this point. Oh, okay. We need a moderator. Goodness. Hold on, I want to just double check the latest. Folks, the temperature's truly starting to drop. My goodness. Let me just check. Let's see. Nope. Authorities are searching several spots for Ana Walshe, last seen New Year's Day. Sifting through garbage at the Peabody facility. We have that one. Let's see. Not sure. I think that is really the latest. With that. This is like Media Row that we're on right now. All right, well, I'll come back to that. It seems to be. I'll try to answer as many questions as we can. But I'll tell you there's some things about this type of investigation. Now, I've done different types of missing persons investigations. I've followed different type of murder trials. I know a lot of you are finding out for the first time, but I make sure, click the like button. Make sure you follow this page, because we're going to be doing daily updates. I assure you, we're going to do more updates on this than anyone. But something I have found, there's an expression in law enforcement, they go where they know, which means when someone commits a crime of this nature, they don't suddenly grow a brain. Notice where did he go? So something happened New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Essentially, it sounds like, tragically, Brian Walshe killed his wife, Ana Walshe. So they're in the house. Somehow he's got her in the basement. We don't know where it happened. We don't know right now we don't know any of that. So now it's New Year's Day. So does he suddenly say, I think I'll drive to New Hampshire, which is north of here? No. Does he say, I think I'll go to Rhode Island, which is south of here? Hi. I'm not in your way, am I? Okay. No. What do? He goes to where the mother has a luxury apartment complex or lives in a luxury apartment in Swampscott. So that stays with the element of they go where they know. They stay, someone does, and suddenly, that's right, they had guests over New Year's Eve. Supposedly, nothing had happened. Or they didn't seem to show that there was seemingly something up with that. I don't know about that, other than it's very interesting, her friends, her coworkers, they really cared about her. She was a rising star in Washington, D.C. And again, just to give everyone the latest, no, she is from Serbia. They met when she was a waitress. She went to Cornell University in New York. They met when she was a waitress at I believe a hotel or restaurant in downtown Boston. He's local. Brian Walshe, went to boarding schools. He went to good college. His father was a doctor. You see some of the TV lights that are coming on here, adding us nice light for us. And so, but right now, 223, make sure you click the like button. Right now, it sure sounds that way. Well, now, they certainly have evidence. It sounds like that New Year's Day, what did he do? He went to Swampscott, where his mother has the luxury apartment, and it sounds like that's where he disposed of some of the initial evidence from, the way he was smirking. I'll show you their photos again in just a moment, just so everyone's up to speed on the story. Let me just just so everyone has an idea of who we're talking about. So again, here is Ana. That's the missing mother of 3. This is her goon, fathead husband, Brian Walshe, who ripped off his father $1 million, who was an art swindler, who all he talked about in 8th grade was that he wanted money. And right now, he is in jail. She is missing. I'm going to hold off on showing. She has on her Instagram account some photos of her sons, but I'm going to hold off on that. But 3 little adorable boys, 2, 4, and 6, who are right now, they're in state custody. And we right now their mother is missing, and their father's being held on not cooperating. Yes, 2, 4, and 6. Thank you, Texas. So it would seem that way. Now, again, if you like these types of updates for this story, make sure you follow this page. Click the like button. We're at 2:32. I'll stay till... oh, good. We got some crowns going. I like that. She tried calling her family. I'm seeing right now that it's being posted. She tried calling her family. That's just new information.
How you doing?
Here.
You think this one's mine?
I think so.
Now, can you tell me which IFB I'm using?
Yeah.
All right, it's being reported that the day that she disappeared, that she tried calling her family. That is a report right now. Now, folks, again, it is 4:52. I'm going to move over just a little bit. 2:37. Again, no, they have not found her as of yet. We'll do some updates. So again, this is the latest. Again, we're in Cohasset, Massachusetts. The search goes on. The police are still at the residence, the home where, in fact, this happened behind me on this very cold Tuesday. They did find seemingly some evidence and remains.
That's the IFB we used yesterday, 426 number. So
Okay, we call Maria because I don't know. I never get an email, so we'll find out.
Is this the right number, Maria? Okay, yeah, we're all set.
Come in, come in. Right there.
All right, folks, they're going to go live on the news, and I want to be respectful of local news as they're going to be going live at 5. 3 crowns. Can we get to 4 or 5? Thank you, all our moderators. All right, so this is, again, Ana Walshe. There is still no, it has not been reported. That's right. Wow. Now, that's the first time I've heard that, of her telling her coworkers, other than I have been in touch with the coworkers, and they were very, very fond of Ana as well. So, folks, again, make sure you, thank you, another crown. Thank you. Let's just watch a little bit. I'm going to let the local news, they're going to do their thing. We're going to continue, though, and you're going to hear firsthand what some of the updates are. But again, police continue to search now. They are testing a lot of the evidence, in fact, that they have found with this case.
I got you, Alex.
Hold this up.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hold it there for a second.
Got me?
Good, thank you.
No, the children are in state custody. I want to zoom in again on the house.
I think we're going to step back and over. Just a little bit this way. Just trying to.
I got you, Maddie.
Big mouse.
Is there a live head nod or something? Or?
This is my idea.
3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes for head nod. He's put a constant presence here in the house since last Friday. Everybody was in here only in the last hour. The search of the house is now over. And the house is important because it is the last place anyone outside of the family has seen Ana Walshe.
Now, folks, you're going to hear some of the local newscasters that are about to go live at 5 o'clock. So I'm going to be respectful of that and let them do their thing.
Celsius tonight, and we can see by the fact that there is no longer a police presence here at the couple's Cohasset home, that they have finished with their search and process, and the hunt of this team. Question still stolen.
residents with presence at this house since last Friday. Left here in the last hour. The search of this house is over. This house is very important because it's the last place that anyone outside of the Walsh family actually saw Ana Walsh. Authorities are trying to piece together what actually happened to her.
Yeah, hey Karen, how are you? Thank you.
Doesn't have a lot of detail. I just got to look at her tweet. I can't really. Yeah, whenever we're back, we're gonna 1 minute to nuts. Yes. Processing of the scene here. Okay. Yeah, the DA's office tells us tonight that they are finished processing and searching the couple's home. We can see that by the fact that police are no longer here, but the question remains. Can you turn down the volume? We can see by the fact that police are no longer here outside the couple's home. Question still remaining. Where is Ana Walshe? Okay. This is Nicole anchoring, right? I'm not.
Well, the processing of the couple's home here in Cohasset wasn't completed today. This after yesterday, investigators spent hours digging for trash at various facilities across the state. We spoke to friends of Ana's today who told us everything that's unfolded is a complete shock to them.
Nicole, the DA's office telling us tonight that they are done searching and processing the couple's home. Here behind me, we can see that because police are no longer here, but the question remains, where is Ana Walshe?
Yeah, police have been a constant presence at this house since Friday, but in the last hour, police left this house. The search here at this house is over. Now, this house is so important because this is the place that, this is the only place that anyone outside of the Walsh family has actually seen Ana Walshe since New Year's Day. And now it's left to police to try to piece together what happened to her. Brian Walsh remains held in jail on high bail. In this case, is moving very quickly, no telling.
And as investigators wait to test the evidence, they say there are no imminent plans to change the charges against Brian Walsh. Nicole?
What investigators found while searching the trash facility. What investigators found while searching the trash facility.
This investigation is moving very quickly, no telling.
The processing of the couple's home was completed here in Cohasset just this afternoon.
So right now, Brian Walsh remains held at the Norfolk County Jail on $500,000 bail. This investigation is moving quickly and no telling when the investigation may move forward. Yet again, live in Cohasset, I'm Bob Ward for your local station, Boston 25 News.
The processing of the couple's home was completed here in Cohasset just this afternoon. In the past
record,
week, about new evidence found in connection to the case. The close friend of the Walsh family
Want to record the tag?
appeared.
NFT tag.
Okay. Okay. Rolling, please.
All right, 3, 2. Right now, Brian Walsh remains held on $500,000 bail, but this case is moving quickly. No telling when it might start moving forward again. In Cohasset, Massachusetts, I'm Bob Ward reporting. And I'll do one for 10 just in case they ask. Okay. 3, 2. Right now, Brian Walsh remains held on $500,000 bail. This case is moving quickly. No telling when it may start moving forward again. In Cohasset, I'm Bob Ward for your local station, Boston 25 News.
Cut that off. We'll do your clock.
Yeah, we got to change that. We're gonna have to-
All right, again then, folks, we are back. I'm going to be wrapping up pretty quickly just because it is so cold here. Again, make sure you tap the screen, tap the like button. Now it's actually gotten a little dark. But we're going to continue to do updates. Make sure you click the like button. We're almost 264. If you appreciate the live coverage, we're going to continue to do it. You just heard some of the Boston reporters doing their 5 o'clock news live from outside. And that's why we had so many lights, and now it is gone. It is gone cold. Well, I mean, it's getting dark, and it's very, very cold. But again, folks, we are in Cohasset. You just heard a lot. Right now, they have not recovered the body. The search is on. They did find some evidence. In fact, nope, he is being held. It's $500,000 cash bail. He's not going to be able to post that. And even if he did, the feds would scoop him up for not cooperating. We're at 272. If we can get to 300,000. If you just click the like button, make sure you follow the page. Thank you. And yes, I appreciate that. Thank you. Tap the screen. We have 8 people sent crowns. I certainly appreciate that. And I want to recap. This is Brian Walsh, Ana Walshe, Cohasset, Massachusetts, missing mother of 3, last seen New Year's. $500,000 cash bail. He's not going anywhere. Even if he did, he was on house arrest. He was on house arrest for art swindling and art fraud. So he is not, in fact, I don't believe, no relation to John Walsh. And it is an E on the end. If you check in the title of it, and if someone could pin that comment, thank you for that, sombrero. It's they spell it Walshe. So it's Brian and Ana, A-N-A, Ana Walsh. 3 boys, Cohasset, Massachusetts, South Shore. Right now, they found tremendous amount of evidence in a dumpster, in the North Shore, in Swampscott, where the mother has a luxury apartment, and then apparently at the Peabody transfer station. Anna, that is exactly right. Thank you very much. Yes, tap the screen, and then make sure you follow the page. All right, folks, this has been our update. If more happens, we'll come back. Again, thank you. It is Juan. I think you're going to like this TikTok live stream breaking news coverage. We have a lot of other things planned, some other breaking news. I do a lot with law enforcement. I do a lot with police. We are on the scene on this story. Much more to come.